luck, so I hit every light every time.
Run my sleeves.
Who?
Clock is 1.4 seconds.
Which is the same guy I had for he's fucking difficult. He's kind of weird just because his tests are so hard to check it.
Oh,
They're yours.
they all work on that. Okay.
No, but there's like a very obvious cut line.
Yeah, I'm gonna start.
I'll stick with
But, disclaimer, for legal reasons, I'll leave it up for a minute or so. Register from AQC. We do the CTF for it.
Do the CTF.
Or don't do the CTF. But,
No, it's busy.
I
I got a little thing going on at the same time.
yeah, sign up, go. Pretty good. Attendance because you know you're here and able to.
I didn't bring my phone.
Sucks.
Here, I got you.
I don't tell you.
I'd rather not.
Twist your laptop around to take a picture of it.
Yeah, there you go.
That's too much work.
As long as you meet the bar with for voting, it doesn't matter too much.
What is the bar for voting?
3 minutes?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good, I can vote.
Yeah, you can vote.
I was like second one, so I'm
More useful.
Well, but also you presented.
presentation unofficially, just like you're the. I present every meeting.
Yeah, exactly. So you're fine, most, except for last week.
Fair.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. If anybody missed it, I'll wait 5 seconds before we go on. Okay. Let's get this. All right, so next week, Ethan's coming down. I think he's still a board member. I don't think I don't remember.
He is,
You
yeah.
know what?
That's a great way to introduce.
We don't see him, but it was fine. So Ethan's a research engineer for lack of a better term, think tank sort of a deal. That's not quite what they do. They're a weird group. He does a lot of weird shit all day, constantly. So I think he's going to talk about the tool that he built a while ago, OpenCat. Don't quote me on that. I don't know what he's talking about, to be honest. There will be food though, so that's positive. We're gonna have gains. At least we'll let you know if that changes, but it's probably gonna be gains. Let's see, Fifth Third Bank is coming on. Okay. November 1st. Do you want to talk about that, Matt?
Yeah, there's 3 people coming in, 2 of which, all 3 of them are actually UC alumni. So that's pretty cool. 2 of which work on our detection and response team. And the other works with me on threat intelligence. I have no idea what they're going to be talking about. I'm assuming just like a brief intro to like their careers and like what they do at Fifth Third and how you can get into their help with that. Honestly, they're coming.
Okay.
There'll be food there too.
Sweet. Yeah. Probably Adriaticus. Probably. It's kind of our go-to. CTFs, we already talked about all of them, but NCL team game starts on the 3rd. Yeah.
Individual game is this weekend, so if you're signed up for that, just make sure you're aware.
Starts 1 p.m. on Friday.
Thank you. I dropped it from this because it's like week of, so it's like, it's fine. Let's see, Make You See, we do that one. November 4th. Do it. It'll be fun. I think it's 25 hours this year, which is going to be fun. Because you forgot. You need an extra hour.
Oh. Daylight savings?
Yeah, daylight savings is that weekend. So
I was looking forward to an extra hour
it
of
is the
sleep,
last
but I
daylight savings. So it is the only 25-hour one that we're gonna get. Yes.
We have access to
The lab?
Well, that's gonna be in person. That's gonna be at 1819.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So sorry, if it's early enough, yes, because I have to go get stuff probably.
Did you get a Raspberry Pi?
We have to like get all this stuff, but that's more for organizers.
Are they gonna do it like sleep plus 25
So-
hours? But no. Well, I can't.
Does that answer your question?
One's great.
Like, okay, what?
Yeah, one I get pretty, one I get.
Hey, one sec.
I'm still need to hear this. Someone stayed in that place for 25 hours.
Okay.
And I know like some of you guys have like rooms to go back to, like for those of us that don't.
Yeah, you're good.
Will
So
someone be here?
here's what. So for that one, it is 24 hours. The 1819 will be. There will be people in 1819 during that entire period. We may or may not be there the full time. I will probably go home, but at some point and then come back. I think, Chad, are you gonna stay alive?
Sleep schedule.
I'm not gonna expect Chad to do it either, because last year we both failed at like 10. I don't know. But you can go home. You can also stay the full time if you want. There's free food throughout that entire time, so.
There are some places, I guess you could find to rest your head.
Yeah, I mean, there's places you could in theory sleep.
Bring a sleeping bag.
Yeah. And the last one's ours. Our other one that's coming out in the spare cat. Should be fun. Yeah, if you're interested in helping us plan, let me know. Always looking for more people. So that's progressing. And the last thing, Queen City Con, 1719. Go if you want, $50 for students. Yeah.
So news. We're gonna talk about. So first things first, the stuff going on in the Middle East, I'm just gonna go over the side implications of that only. Right now, what people are seeing are, there's been no like data theft or data leakage or anything like that. It's really just not distributed denial of service and a hell of a lot of disinformation going on. Both those are tied to hacktivism. I'll leave it at that. Lockbit claims an attack on CW. CW is a technology company doing a bunch of different tech stuff. Lockbit demanded $80 million from them, well, it was only offered 1.1 million. So there's a disparity there. Guess who's data eventually. Shadow, that was a cloud-based gaming company, had a confirmed data breach of 530,000 user credentials. I forget exactly what was part of that, but there's that. There were actually three big vulnerabilities that's been kind of out in the past few weeks. One is called the rapid reset vulnerability. This one exploits HTTPS 2 protocol for essentially large-scale denial of service attacks. So I forget, without going too into the weeds, essentially like you're requesting a connection and dropping that request very quickly, and it had no way to stop that from the same source. So you can do that. Someone put this in Discord. General channel is there's a Cisco security vulnerability, which quote allows a remote authenticated attacker to create an account on an effective system where its privilege level was over 15, which I didn't read detail what that was, but essentially just privileged access levels on Cisco devices. So that was the thing. Another thing that just came out, I think yesterday, was there's a Citrix vulnerability going around. Mandiant released it. That's the way all this. There's been no technical. They say it's being actively exploited. That can be a bunch of different things. But yeah. And then as far as Russia-Ukraine goes, kind of related to the Middle East stuff. There is a Russian activists have been shifting focus away from Ukraine towards the Middle East, which is kind of interesting because Ukraine-Russia thing's still going on, and it kind of pissed off the Russian intelligence forces. Like, hey, why are you stopping going after Ukraine? And why are you doing this? And that was kind of interesting to look at. And that's kind of it that I got from this. Not as much as do you have anything to say? So, yes.
There's been like evidence that the Minecraft mob vote was botted, and this is only possible because of an exploit in the iOS like version, where if you like said, "Oh, this is an iOS request," you could submit infinite requests, but I guess they didn't check against iOS.
I did not hear about that. That's really funny.
Bring every comment to the game. Oh my goodness.
Farmable diamonds.
Yes. On the Cisco one, I did see a little bit more come out.
I haven't ever voted.
Talos, but unsurprisingly, Cisco released the Talos. So basically, Talos has been seen for a while, but it's pretty much exclusively like if you have admin and like available vessel, it's fine. Basically, just like take control.
Yeah.
It's in a report, but it's not big something. And it impacts like
Yeah.
Like that is shocking. The last big one for them was a few years ago. And only impacted things. So that's
Does anybody here not know what the CVE number is? I have just been putting it on paper. Okay, CVE is common, right? Common vulnerability exposures. It's like a database that just stores all of these vulnerabilities that come out. They're rated on a scale from 10 critical level to like 1. they're sort of useful, like the ratings. If like, just because it's severe level of like 10 doesn't mean it's like, oh, oh crap, this is bad. It like a lot of times, like it depends on something else happening that may or may not be possible. But yeah, that's
The other piece on that is, also the KEV list, which is, I think it's right? It's known exploitable vulnerabilities, it's what DHS is like actually seeing as exploited model. So it's reported as exploited. Usually they also link like an actual exploit on how to use it in there, so you can actually see how it works. That's probably that. Probably that.
Yes, this is a little, it's got the ID, it's got the description of what it was, a bunch of references, early exposure things, like the score.
So if you don't see it in this one,
Oh.
go to NDA.
Where? No, I can hear.
Good.
Yes, here we go. Yeah, so here's that base score. Bunch of different things related to this, if you're curious, there's a lot of things there. That's, I just make that up. Anybody else have any news they saw what we talked about? No? Alright, cool. If you weren't here last week, you missed free food and fun times, I can hopefully I heard that.
Yeah, shame on you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Just check.
so we're gonna talk about cover channels, which I personally think is really great. It's super fun. I know not many other people probably do. It's a lot of weird shit, to put it nicely. So basically, cover channels, really you're just using networking protocols in a way that you're essentially concealing data transfer, not encrypting necessarily, but concealing it. So sometimes also you aren't even using a protocol, which is fun. So really just conceal data transfer. But good example, so Etherled, whatever you want to call it, it's kind of a weird one. So I promise I will get to it. So Etherled's fun. This was one that the security research group in Israel found, I think last year, the year before. They actually use network card LEDs, like the ones that come out of the Ethernet plug, socket. They just like flash it in Morse code and they exfiltrate the data. By just doing a bunch of weird stuff with firmware. So that's kind of to show like the very edge of cover channels. But there's a lot of more common implementations that we're going to talk about. Yes.
I remember these researchers, they found a way to use hard drive disk vibrations to exfiltrate data. Literally, like the vibrations caused by the HDD would transfer data.
Yeah, that's I don't remember who was first. I will go first.
There was also like, people figured out that you can use like a laser to like remotely activate an Alexa or Google Home or something.
Of course you can.
And like open garage doors and like dox people. Casual.
I think the most extreme version of this that I've seen is they changed CPU clock speeds.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Also use power ports.
Yeah. There's a lot of really weird implementations to do this. Some border on almost becoming sentient attacks, but not quite. We're not going to go into the really weird ones because I have not had time to like actually go do that. And I really don't want to be honest with you. sounds like a lot of work and busy. So, kind of like key three things. So, I will note on the VPN one, there are actually providers, and I've encountered them that will offer to like let you just use like ICMP over channel as like a VPN option, which is weird. They're actually really nice because you just get around basically all of the normal preventative stuff, like, hey, you have to like go through the paywall or something like that. Mind you, kind of sketchy, but it's a method. It's a way. I'm gonna say this. So finding them, kind of weird, kind of hard to do-ish. So this is my kind of 101. Anybody know what an IETF RFC is? Anybody not know? Okay, can somebody that knows give some information? Here's what we do.
Basically, it's like proposal to kind of create or modify an existing internet standard.
Yes. Which, yeah, that's, they also have like a bunch of like very specific technical information about like how packets are structured and all that kind of stuff that is sometimes a little bit hard to find really good documentation anywhere else. So, I think the acronym is request for comment, or request for comments. They're pretty nice. So, in the RFCs, there are usually sections of like, there'll be a nice little like map of what bit corresponds to what thing for like a header or payload or whatever. So sometimes there are chunks just reserved or unused bits, and optional chunks, which is fun. Really good places to hide things because nobody's expecting it. And also sometimes it can get around checks, which is fun. And then once you find something you want to mess around with, write some custom tooling to test it. I personally like using the CAP library in Python. Yes.
Here's some example, like what protocols are often used for.
We'll get there. I promise it's coming. I wanted to kind of approach it from like a how-to and then, yeah. But I really like using CAP. There are probably others out there. This is my personal preference though. Anyway, so the main one, like kind of a fairly basic one, your basic protocol that you can do this with is ICMP. There's also, so to your question specifically, ICMP is probably one of the most common ones, just because there's a lot of space to transfer data. But another common one is DNS, weirdly enough, which also means that some of the weird Windows ones, like NetBIOS over TCP/IP, that's another one that you can do that with, because DNS packets and NBT packets, weirdly enough, they're structured very similarly, so a lot of optional space. But there's a bunch. NTP is another one that you see occasionally. Really just depends on how much they want to transfer. So, anyway, back to yes.
Can you explain what NTP is?
NTP is Network Time Protocol. Basically shares what time it is. So going back to the other one, NBT is NetBIOS for TCP/IP. Basically, think messed up DNS for Windows. Easiest way to think about that. Yes. Anybody else? Questions? Yes. NBT or NTP?
NTP.
NTP is 100% still used. Like, it's used by like a lot of people.
I thought it was like really bad or something.
It's usually like automatically licenses,
Yeah.
not checked for anything.
Yeah. It's NTP's fun. Shocking sillies. But you know, most protocols are from like the 80s at this point, it's fine. Anybody else? Alright, this is where it's gonna get a little bit more interactive. I'm gonna ask you guys questions. So, this one's like my more beginnery example, but where are places that we could in theory hide data in this without it being flagged? Yes.
Maybe not without being flagged, but the payload.
That's, yes, that is one place.
Flags, maybe?
Yes, flags are not always checked. Sometimes they are, because the standard is very general, if you have different types of packets, you aren't always checking what flag, or each flag for every single thing. Yes, so the IP header here, like this one specifically, probably the ICD header. Yeah, and the header data would be a decent place. Yep. Anybody else?
Yeah, checks on it.
That will get flagged, but you can do it. Yeah,
The identification work, I'm not sure what that's used for.
I'm actually not sure about that either. That is IP, and I have honestly no idea what that is. That is a really good question. That is something that I think.
Could you hide in the ICMP header code?
I would not, because that would probably break ICD. Because code is used. It's,
You could have a botnet of IPs that are like, you could have every single IP that registered and then have it send it out and then like figure out some way to like cleverly manipulate that.
well, that's beautiful. And then I saw one hand in the back, but down now. Okay.
If you know the IPs of your devices, you don't need the source in there, right?
That's true, but it will probably make it unroutable, at least coming back. But if you do not care if it gets returned back, yes. Which, in some cases, that is actually a good thing. Okay. Anybody else? Cool. All of the above are options. So we're gonna go to one more example. This one's gonna be a little bit more deep in the weeds. So I wanted to talk about DNS. I did the artwork for this. It's great. So yeah, this is just the header. There's also going to be the payload here in the next bit. But anybody have ideas or we hide things? So I will say this. Pretty much. So important things that it's going to care about: the ID, opcode, the QR, which I don't remember what QR is, but I do know it's important. And then some of these like 1-bit ones after the opcode, and then opcode. Those are kind of the only real ones that are super important. Yes, that is a great place to do it because there's nothing there.
Are those first 15 bits used for anything, or is that just marking off like what?
Yeah, so that's the ID. It is used weirdly. I do not remember exactly what it is. It's the identifier for the packet.
So like that 0 through 15.
Oh, that's just part of like what bit the bit number is. So like 16 bits is the header, right? Or at least this picture. So yeah.
Maybe hide stuff in all those different records now.
Yeah, that is the place you can definitely hide things.
It don't feel like you can hide a lot.
Not a header, but yeah, agreed.
Oh, this is the header.
Yeah, this is just the header. Okay, move on to the. Oh no, it's gone. Shit. That sucks. All right, I'll leave a marker. Anyway, the body would be a better place as well. It's not up here, but each one of these counts. So like the QD, and NS and AR count. So those all correspond to a different section of the table. So, as long as it's under the max size of, insert payload here, or insert the max size of GS packet here, pretty much you just convert the whole payload into space to just shove data. Especially if it's not a real grid. So, sorry, I thought the slide did not get deleted. My mistake. I screwed that up. Nope. Nah, it's all good. We'll skip it. It's fine. So this next bit is actually interactive. I do hope you have laptops, preferably Linux of some sort. Or if you day drive Linux, that works too. Hopefully you have Python installed. If you is by default, so that's part of the reason why. But if you don't use Linux, you don't have to. You can just use Windows. You just need that Python installed. So anyway, search up. But basically, what my demo is I'm basically asking you to use an ICMP program to hit my server. So
Are
I'll
you
give you
able
the
to talk to that?
This is frozen. This is fun. Nope. I love Windows. Joke's on me for doing this. So, use whatever you want, but I will do the IP during the day once I get the server running. So, So, it is running, but I'll give you the IP. I'm here to help. If you have no idea what you're doing, and I'm happy to help coach you and give you ideas. But what? I'm gonna have to write it up, which seems so.
Like that one with not SSH insert.
Not SSH. Admittedly, keep it in. But,
Aren't you right different options too?
you know what? Don't ask. I don't know. My handwriting is fucking amazing. So you do what I can. You know what? I'm happy. That's painful. Oh, no. Now I'm gonna
Just
start
go
talking
on,
about
go on your computer, open up Notepad and type it in there, because that'll display it on all the screens.
too much. No.
You just have to.
Yeah, come on, let him do it.
Let me do it.
Jesus. There we go.
So we're trying to use.
Yeah. Find something to clean this up. But I recommend using the Escape library for Python. I hope you have a laptop and you can do that. But the goal is to figure out a way to interact with that. And then if you successfully use it, sorry again. If you use it, it'll pop up. So. Jesus. Roll down the pen. Alright, it's fine. Words. So, 47 for stuff. But you have no idea what you're doing. I'm happy to help you.
Also,
Good.
I'm not sure, but I tried paying it and that didn't.
Bill Gates, your dad too.
Oh, no. It is.
There we go.
Just saying, don't worry.
There we go. Fine. There we go. Now we'll crash on next.
Hey!
That's Chad's I paid.
There you go. Good job, Chad. Somebody else
I'm not really sending anything.
It's true. Well, but you don't have to send anything.
What is even going on?
Chad sent some things. Oh, you just pinged it? Jesus.
You can't ping this shit. You can ping it. It's just do whatever you want on it.
Wait, I think my invite doesn't work for me.
If you can't ping it, your internet's down.
My internet's. Oh, no, it's not down. You guys are getting responses for your pings, right?
No,
Oh.
I was just, because it kept crashing when I sent stuff.
Wait, what's behind? Yeah, you can check it out.
There you go. Good. Try now. Huh. You are sending things.
I mean, yeah, I'm pinging it.
So there's not usually supposed to be a payload for ping. Weird fact.
Is that payload to everything after the
Everything after the IP would block in the core.
Yeah, that's the theoretical payload.
Yeah. I will give you one hint. That's my hint. You're using Scoop. If you need help from here, you're happy to like try to walk you through it.
So I'll take it,
What?
your help.
Okay.
Do we, maybe absolutely necessary?
It's my recommendation. If you don't know the tool that you love, it's good.
Ports are open on 800.
So, what Steve does is it allows you to send 22
Why is that?
HP 3.
Oh, wait, can you?
Nice.
Thank you.
I couldn't remember if I said they were.
You said
Yeah.
Drive, have you raised it?
I thought you were about to just go.
I think I could watch it in front of half.
Glaring at us. You gotta write it, you gotta write it down.
Yeah.
Yes,
For the beginners.
There's one code.
That's a rock. I'm gonna show you the error that you
What did you do? What did you do? No.
It's not the one.
We haven't used the I just
Like, there is a way that you have to like use, like really enough Stevie doesn't.
Oh,
So. Whatever.
Is it all the Should it be open?
Okay.
Yeah. So maybe, so this is a new laptop, like, this guy,
Yeah.
it's already made, I don't know. if it's gonna be-
Yes.
Alright, we'll be.
Yeah, so.
One, just Windows and laptop. Two, three.
Oh, it's not. Are you going? Okay.
And here's the laptop.
I've never seen what you do.
I wouldn't count for 10, but it changed 20,000 packets.
Got it.
Oh, you must be checking the server.
Oh, I'm checking right now, Jared. At here, sent 20,000 packets. But they show up.
Oh, you might get demolished by AWS.
Yeah.
No, it's still good.
Oh,
Yeah, and I can
It's
no
just
longer,
filtering them out because now it doesn't fail.
and I can no longer ping your server, so.
Yeah, AWS might have gone.
Yeah.
It's alright. I already had an example before today. It's like as long as it's all like in 24-hour time frame, we're good.
I'm gonna let this go for a little bit and then I'll show
Oh, no.
my client.
See how many I'm going well?
That's my matter.
And I talked to people afterwards, and I think they did worse than me. So it was okay.
That's a win.
Yeah, like, I was like, oh. I was like, I did so bad. They're talking about their answers, and I was like,
are you able
the
to?
curve might save me. The curve.
That's a win.
Yeah. So.
You're swamped.
One night I'm getting 8 billion visitors.
I don't know.
What is wrong with you? It is a Wednesday. You can go.
No, I.
There you go. Good job, Anthony.
Yay.
Anthony did it.
I googled how to do it, guys. It's not that hard.
Wow, Anthony. I see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Although you can switch this up instead.
Yeah, that was what the page said.
Were you, were you
Yeah.
on
Now I do it
were you on
myself when I
network
could Google it.
interface?
I literally
You just
made a file and put that in there.
Yeah.
No, we just made it funny. For you guys, I read.
That doesn't work either. I mean, just have to take it out.
The computer's like back to the exam. Here's the problem.
Yeah.
I would have been like last week. I was doing so hard. Man, we were on the edge, you know. And then all the exams that I took that I was scared of literally went by. The one I was scared about, like 2 days before you just opened the internet. So I just like
It's about the only thing.
don't die, but it was loud. Like, because I literally I hidden a question, I copy pasted. Alright, cool. I was like, okay. The week before that, I had street structures. The actions are girls.
We gotta do the paperless.
Okay, I was supposed to take it after I watched the week's lectures, and when I went to the page to actually start,
No,
I got like 4
I
questions
turned
wrong,
off.
but I still got like an 86.
I was gonna send it a bear cat and ask you. Right? And so I googled it because I'm not making it myself.
What else?
Like, yeah, that's what I wanted.
I've had them done every
I
week.
actually thought I'm being
Just have ChatGPT do it for you.
Data structures this week, next week's linear algebra.
Dude, I can't remember last time I used ChatGPT for something.
I feel like
Chat-
ChatGPT is completely overhyped. I never used it. Like, I
I-
used
I
it for like
feel-
one time, and then I was like, okay, this is getting boring.
I think I used it once, or
I don't
well,
remember
I used
what
to,
it was though.
but it was just asking stupid questions.
Yeah.
Okay, wait,
No, the only reason I
It sucks
ever,
at abstract.
the only thing I ever tried was
So my linear algebra is
Dan.
next Friday.
and that didn't work, and I was like, this makes sense.
I have no idea what happened. So I go with this class.
UC Bearcat. Probably, I'm not actually doing it myself.
Oh, what's this?
I'm not scared yet, but I should be. Data structures, the only thing I'm scared about it.
I tried Googling it, I got nothing. So.
I searched if I got an exam, I still need a 60 actually final exam. If I got a 40, I need a 45.
Yeah, I Googled how to make the UC Bearcat and abstract, and
Not
wait, so
No. What? What the hell? Who do you think I am? What? Linear algebra is this
well, wait, it did pop into the ones for me. Whoa,
Dude,
I'm
we gotta
so
see this.
stuffed it gets by.
Oh, somebody else got it.
Other classes in Miami.
That
Oh,
Send
just
it.
structures, I'll get an A, that's fine. Tech sci, obviously, writing, I'll get an A. Python, I'll probably get an A, assuming that the final is.
Oh, this is a bunch of slashes.
I have two.
I'm gonna change it all.
You can do it in the dot art.
Yeah, but then I have to go back to ChatGPT.
They're all like
not bad. Oh, from the exams. Yeah.
And then like now they've all gone down to like
These are
Oh wait, those are the only.
like
Oh, it makes me really try. My linear algebra, I took it, that's part of the reason I started my class yet, because I took it, and I always feel like 19 to 27. Going to class for 9, that's the lowest I've ever gotten. It's also the lowest of the class, but I was like, dog. And in Calc 2, I got a 3.
I've given up on one.
on a quiz. And I got consistently 25% above the average on the test, so I did not care. But it was a bummer because I could have gotten like an A flat in that class. I got a B plus with my. It's like every Tuesday at 6. I'll say for the test.
Go with your ballot.
Oh my god, my Python care hasn't been there since the beginning. I feel like I care more now. I was losing all hope. I was like, oh my god. And then, all the exams were fine.
How does this?
It's fine.
Is
So now I've grown complacent. I realized that if I,
The way we're doing is just checking.
no, like, I just realized like, where my quality of work was before.
Oh my
Oh, it kind of messed up its ear.
I think that adds to the character.
It's basically like.
I didn't say that. Did you say that?
So what is?
Oh,
Yeah, I can see it. Even
Oh,
though
it's-
you
I'll fix it, I'll
look,
fix
look,
it.
look.
I'll fix it.
You got glasses.
Just
do a,
Eyes
I
and
was just gonna put,
glasses.
what?
Just do it.
No, what's that?
You're like,
Put a bunch of new lines.
It's like empty.
Because it wouldn't say without.
your neck, your legs go right up your neck.
With your arms going. Sorry.
Like a double quote, double quote.
Wait, no, it's so funny.
Yeah.
And then you, your message, and then end it off with your double quotes.
I was just gonna put another
But you
line.
can do as many lines as you
Yeah.
It's fine, it's just because like they have the, you gotta put a new line right before it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
want.
Okay, I'm gonna give you guys a couple more minutes and then we will wrap because.
Oh man, I just now installed Escape.
But good job on people that sent ASCII art.
You already saw yourself. Oh, you're they're stacking.
That's horrifying. That does not look like a bear.
Did you mention that its arms are like?
It's ChatGPT.
It's so
That's
funny.
That's all I can see now.
It's what?
Allegedly, it's a bear cat, according to ChatGPT.
And you gotta send that, ASCII art in, memes.
Frogs looking on the ground.
Yeah, well.
Make that
No, it's just
Yeah,
doing
we
this. Not making noise, just silently. Oh,
Can we make that an emoji
I'm good.
on the Discord?
That towel dried out. I can grab another one.
No, but thank you so much for getting these. I really appreciate it. Because that was bad.
I don't know if it'll work. I googled to make sure it was like safe to put water on it. I don't know. It said yes. Yeah. Whatever. I pay them a lot of money. They don't get a lot of payback from me, let's be honest.
You're not investing though.
That's on them for real.
That's their loss, not mine.
Yeah. However, if they hit me up in 10 years, be like, "You gonna donate?" Absolutely not. Don't ever ask me that.
My name.
Whenever you see spend.
I'll
Wait,
be
you
honest
just-
with my name on anything. Like, I hit all of my personal goals, but I definitely didn't hit UC's.
See this quote right there. You know my personal goals. Damn, I got really put.
You should do a screenshot of it.
Yeah, but I was trying to send this to ASCII so people can read it. But I think it got burgers.
I know. But you're just so humble. I'm just so humble. Alright, that's all.
You hate your own. So you
Okay, I will show you my client that I did right. Is that? Shit. So I can send whatever I want, but yeah, that's it. Pretty much what everybody else saw or wrote. It's kind of weird that you were like layering, like that you're using slashes to organize it, but it's kind of cool. Some of this is because I wanted to test it, so there's like I'm using the sniffer to like actually like try to get responses, but my original one, or my original demo used responses, but no, I didn't want to do it. So, yeah. But anyway, that's it. Now, have a good rest of your night. I'm here to answer any questions if you have them. But see you.